Welcome to Rick's Diecast Racing. I'm with the Comet Raceway. We are joined today by my sidekick, Sandy.
Hey.
But sidekick Sandy hasn't been with us much lately because she was busy saving the Comet Raceway last season. I tell you what, myself and all of our fans want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for what you did and the sacrifice you made to save the Comet.
I did what I had to do.
Well, we definitely thank you for it. Now she's awful busy getting ready for the Comet Raceway big event that we got coming up, Custom Carnage. Any thoughts on that, sidekick?
I am so excited.
Well, I know you've been busy getting it already, and it's going to be a fun show. But for tonight, we got a show to put on now. We got race number 4 of our season. Let's get on to it.
Let's go.
Up first is Mo Howard Jr. driving the car that is catching us all by surprise and catching the track on fire in Long John. The 2012 Plymouth, weighing in at 40 grams. And next is our returning champion, Wild Mike Noble, driving for Res Wheels. He'll be driving Zepton, the 1990 Zender Fact 4, weighing at 34 grams. Up next is my wife's favorite car so far this season and quickly becoming a fan favorite, Butterball, in the 1966 Volkswagen Beetle, weighing in at 36 grams. And the car that's proven you're never too old to be good is Old Timer, in the 2009 Triumph, weighing in at 37 grams. What an opening round, folks. We got our top 4 cars in points all competing in this first round. As up front, we'll have Long John on the inside, Zepton on the out, Butterball on the inside, Old Timer on the out in the back row. We are racing! And this Long John out of that gate fast, but this could be one heck of a battle, folks, as he's out front. Now he's putting in a bit of a block there. Coming down here into that Armageddon corner. Look at they're all bunching up again. This is exactly what I was talking about, folks. Now you got Zepton putting in a block. Here comes Long John taking over first. And Butterball moves into second place here. They come down to the end. It's going to be Long John. What a great race, folks, but it's one of the most disappointing finishes you could have. Look at that right out of the gate. I tell you what, I don't even think that Long John waited for that gate to come all the way down, and he was jumping out there. He wanted that start. But then he decides to go a little defensive up here, and I don't understand why when he had the lead. If he just floored it, he had this easy. I mean, he did take first place, but that allowed everybody just to get bunched up here again. Look at this. Look at there, you got Zepton just squeezing there into second, or into first place. Old Man moves into third, but then he loses that, and then Zepton goes defensive, puts in a block down here into that Widowmaker run. Look at there. You got Long John moves into first, Butterball moves into second, but then Butterball gets spun sideways and holds up everybody, which allows Long John to take the victory, and nobody else even crossed the finish line thanks to Butterball. Long John, the only car to cross the finish line last time. Let's hope for some better results this time, as it was one heck of a competitive race, but just did not end well. As this time it's Butterball out to that bit of a lead. Can he hold it? He has a hard time doing that sometimes. He's just a little guy. And here, looky there. Look at Long John just comes storming past him. Holy cow. That was a flying. I don't think anybody's going to catch him when he's out front that far, especially. Here comes the other 3 cars. It is going to be Long John by a mile, followed up by Butterball, Zepton, and Old. Alright, folks, we're going to check out this first part of this race again, as Butterball does jump out to a little bit of a lead there for such a little guy. But watch Butterball come up here as Zepton tries to make a move on him. He'll close the door on him right there. Closes the door, and I actually think that kind of slowed him down, but momentum took him over. And you're going to see right here, look at Long John go flying past. Look at Butterball. Butterball is up on the rails. He's got one wheel up. Look, he's at 2 wheels, and then he brings it back down. So then he goes on to get his second place finish after all that, after he made a mess and was actually up on 2 wheels. So we'll give him credit for a nice little bit of driving for a little bitty car. It's pretty much a for sure thing that Long John will be moving on to the bonus rounds once again this week, folks. But let's see who's going to go with him as we are racing. Oh, Zepton gets held up there on those divided straights coming out of that gate. And you got Butterball out there with a little bit of a slide. Now he's trying to really hold off the Old Man. The Old Man's really trying to get around him, or the Old Timer, I mean. Why do I keep calling him the Old Man? As we come down here, there's Zepton. He is still in this thing. Here we go. It is going to... Oh, there goes the gate. It's going to be Old Long Zepton. Ball has himself in a nice position now with that first place finish. But I tell you what, my finish line keeps taking hits like that. I'm going to have to get a GoFundMe account so I can get about 12 more of those things just to make it through this season. And here we go. And it's the Old Man. He's out to a lead, but he puts in one heck of a block coming down that drifter straight. And he starts to drift, and now he's going down backwards. Can he hold it backwards? Coming down here to the end. It is going to be Old Long Zepton Ball. It is Long John moving on to the bonus rounds this week. No surprise there, as Zepton has been eliminated. Our returning champion has now been eliminated. That is a surprise there. But he may have enough points, folks, to come back and still defend that title in that championship round after 10 races. But for right now, we got the old man, or the old timer, and Butterball going to be battling it out in the best 2 out of 3 to see who's moving on to the bonus rounds this week. Best 2 out of 3 is we have Old Timer sitting in the inside and Butterball sitting on the out. And we are off and racing. It's a neck and neck group race there. Not a group, there's only 2 of them. And there goes the Old Timer. He's banging and banging all over the place. Now he's got himself back out straight. Coming down here to that drifter straight, they both start to drift. Oh, lucky there. Butterball really drifts bad. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be the Old Timer going up 1-0 as Butterball decides to save some gas and stop right there. Old Timer is up 1-0 in this best 2 out of 3 matchup as he now sits on the outside row. And we are racing. And he has out to just a slight lead right there. Now he's going to put in a block there on Butterball. That may work well for him as Butterball has a hard time getting the speed back up. She's great when she's out front, but she has trouble getting the speed going. And down here to that Widowmaker run we go. It is going to be the Old Timer moving on. Up first in our second heat of the night is the newcomer, Sunny, in the 2013 Lamborghini weighing in at 36 grams. Up next, we'll have Matthew Harding driving for World Cup of Diecast cars. He'll be driving Bebe, a 1995 Camaro, coming in weighing 40 grams. Then we have the car that don't look like it's a racer, but by golly, it proved last week it is. It's Creeper driving for Sean and Matthew Racing in the 2016 Perfect Speed weighing 36 grams. Up next, we got Racing Rick driving for Zelda Diecast Racing. Sidekick Sandy, what are you doing to me? Why am I racing for somebody else? Oh well, Zelda, I'll do the best that I can. I'll be driving my Streak. This time in a 2020 Corvette weighing in at 31 grams. Heat number 2, we'll have Sunny on the inside, Baby on the out up front. In the back row, we have Creeper on the inside, the Streak on the out. And run number 2. We are racing. This Baby out to a bit of a lead. But here comes Sunny making a move up there, along with Creeper trying to sneak his way into second place. And the Baby puts a block in on Creeper, which allows the Streak just move right there into second place. Nice bit of driving right there. As we come down here to the end, it is going to be Sunny, Streak, Bay, Creeper. Opportunistic driving, folks. That's what I've always called it here at the Comet Raceway. You got to find those openings and take it when you can. Because there ain't a lot of them here. When they are, you got to take them. Look right here. Watch Baby just go over just to cut off Creeper. And that just opens up the door there for the Streak to make a nice move there on that Armageddon corner and secure himself a nice second place finish. What kind of opportunities will these drivers have this race? We will find out now as we are racing. Looky there, you got Creeper out to a bit of a lead, and he puts in that block. Does that open up an opportunity? Nope. At the same time, the Streak puts in a block on Sunny. Well, Creeper's got a nice lead coming down here, followed up by Baby. Oh, Baby gets up on the side as it's all spun around. We got a commotion up there. Nope, they've corrected it, and coming on down here, Baby's got a big lead now. I mean, Creeper does, and it's going to be Creeper, Baby, Sunny, Streak. Look at that nice tight group of points we got going on here, folks. So this is still anybody's competition. As we are racing, it is Creeper out to that bit of a lead. Coming down here to that first set of turns. Creeper's got it now. Sunny moves into second place. And we got a nice line going on by all 4 cars. Oh, we had a little sloppy right there on that drifter straight. They just did a little drifting. It's all good. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Creeper, Sunny, Streak, Bay. We have the 2 new cars sitting up front this time. Let's see what happens as a lot is up for grabs here as we are racing. It is a Streak out to a bit of a lead in. Looky there, you got Baby moving into second place. They bing and bang up there a little bit, but oh, there goes Sunny moving into second place. Taking that over from Baby. As we come down here, it is still the Streak out front. We're coming down here to that final stretch. It is going to be the Streak, Sunny, Bay, Creeper, and the finish line takes a hit yet again. Nice round of racing we had right there, folks. It is going to be Sunny and Creeper moving on to the bonus rounds this week. Streak will be back next week, and Baby's now been eliminated. She got knocked out by the newcomer, the Streak. Let's get ready for our bonus racing action. Starting us off tonight in our bonus racing action. Up front, we're going to have Long John on the inside, the Sunny on the out. In the back row, we have the Creeper on the inside, and Old Timer on the out. We are bonus racing. And you got Long John out there, a bit of a lead. Here comes Creeper creeping up there. Can he take over first? And he does. Creeper's down first place as we're battling it out up there. And then here comes Sonny moving into second place. Nice bit of racing here as it's going to be Creeper, Sonny, Long, Old. Let's check out that bonus racing action one more time as you see something that you don't normally see here this season, and that is Long John losing the lead right there before that first set of turns. That's when the Creeper starts making his move. He creeps right up there into first place, ends up overtaking him there, and you come down here into that drifter straight. You got Long John puts in a little bit of a slide right there and starts drifting, which allows Sonny to make a move in there. Then watch this come there. Watch Sonny just ram Long John over to the side. It was Creeper that took lap number one in this race. Let's see what happens next as we are racing. And it is Creeper out there, fast lead. He does jump out to a fast lead out of that gate. It's not being a traditional car. He's got a nice little run on him. And we come down here. They're all lined up nice and smoothly coming down here to that final stretch. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be Creeper, Sonny, Old. Long John took another spill that last lap. I'm beginning to wonder if some of these cars are getting tired of his dominance and really taking it out on him as we are racing. Once again, this Creeper out there lead. Here comes Long John now trying to make his move into first place. If he can get out front, then nobody's going to be able to touch him and hurt him. And coming down here, but he's not going to be able to do it because look, he's there. Look at Creeper just creeping this really super fast down this track. Here he comes. Slide, power slide. Creeper, Long, Old, Sonny. Can Creeper make it 4 in a row here in this bonus racing action? We're about to find out here as we are racing. This time it's Long John out to a lead, but here comes Creeper trying to make his way up there, and he falls back now. You got Long John out there still in there. Oh, looky there. Sonny was trying to make a move there for a second, got held off by the old timer. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Long, Old, Creeper, oh, Sonny. What a finish. Let's check out that inning one more time, as it was Long John that spoiled Creeper from getting 4 in a row here. Of course, Creeper was way back there in the back. He got tangled up there with the old timer and Sonny as we come down here to the end. It's going to be the old timer that gets it, and then I think Creeper just snuck past, was able to swing over and sneak past Sonny for a third place finish. So that's how we're going to play it out there, folks. And here's your final bonus points of the night as Creeper picked up a very nice 17 points. Long picked up 10, Sonny and Old both picked up 8. Sonny, Long, and Old seemed to have a trouble with Creeper there as Creeper was such a dominating force in this bonus rounds. But they all got some bonus points, and that's all that matters. That's what bonus racing is all about. But tonight, it's time to find out who tonight's big winner is. And here is tonight's big winner, Creeper. Once again, proving looks are not everything when it comes to the diecast racing, folks. As you can have a weird-looking car, not your traditional type of car, and still be extremely fast. He is showing that he is a creeper to be messed with, and you know you don't mess with the creepers because you don't know where they're going to be creeping at. Anyway, folks, here is our final scores of the night. This Creeper put up 29, and Long was right there with him with 25, and then Sonny, the newcomer, came in with 21. Old was 17, the newcomer streak with 11. Butterball, 9, Bebe, 8, and Zefton, 5. Let's see those point standings for the season. Here is our overall season point standing. As Long John is the first car to hit triple digits, and you see our top 8 right there, how they play out. But you have Sonny and the Streak, the two newcomers right there, right below, as both Legend and Bebe have been eliminated, so they should be able to move into that top 8 in the next race. And don't forget, folks, here in just a couple short weeks, we got Custom Carnage heading our way. It'll be running at the same time as this tournament is, and it's going to be a great one, our first ever mail-in tournament. So, we'd like to thank all you who see here on the screen and all you who join us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you drop a like and drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Until next time, race fans, happy racing.